Hello again, everyone, and welcome back to another part of RLcraft. So, today, you can notice that there's a few things that are slightly different. Um, I have, today's an Epian night. Damn, I'm so mad I don't have have enough beast treats to tame that. But you know what? Actually, what I could do, even though I can't tame one, uh. Where is my soul gazer? There it is. I could at least use this to give myself some knowledge on one of these things. You. Uh, yeah, sorry, welcome back. I've been messing around with some of the rustic alchemy stuff. So that's why you see all these trees here. I'll get back to the Epians thing. That's fine. It's not really all that important. But yeah, so I've planted a bunch of iron berry trees. We already have some grapes growing back over here, right there, and I have some wild berry bushes growing right here. I've got some wild berry juice in my inventory as well. I'll show you more on how that's been going in a second. I cannot fucking get this guy. Okay, I think I soul gazed him. I cannot see. Okay. Wow, that guy actually hurts. At least he hurts the Epian. Not Epian, Hippogriff. Alright. So it's the 138th day. Or I guess 138th night. So that means on day 146 will be the next Epian night. So I'll keep that in mind and try to get an Epian by that point. Alright, so as you can also see, and this was shown off a little bit in the end of the last video, I've done some reorganizing with our chests. We've got all of our weapons and armor in here, all of our fire and ice stuff in here, lycanite stuff in here, valuable materials go in here, and miscellaneous materials go in there. And of course, this is for all of the rustic stuff. This is for all the bauble stuff, and the rest of these are just kind of, I'll fill them in as need be. But cooler than that is, we're starting to mess around with the rustic brewing. And as you can see, I already have a iron wine quality of 7.4, which is pretty good. I believe it can go up to 1. If you want a much better guide to the brewing stuff from Rustic, I highly recommend you check out a video by Some Nuts Guy. If I remember, I'm gonna put the link to his video down in the description of this video, just so you can check it out and see what how to do all this stuff. So this wildberry wine is dog shit, so we're not going to use it. It's a bad batch, so we're going to try again. So they can go from, your wine quality can go from 0.1, I think it's 0.1 all the way up to 1.00. The closer the quality gets to 1, 0.00, the better the effect and the more positive the effect will be. The lower the quality is from 0.5, I believe, the worse the effect will be, and it'll actually give you a negative effect. So I don't entirely remember what Wildberry does. Nausea isn't super great, is it? Ugh. Hold on a second. That's why I have a. That's why I have this. Excellent. Like the nausea effect was still like working its magic for a second there. Anyway, so yeah, we're gonna be dicking around with some of this stuff because these juices can be really, really strong. And I'll show more of that stuff off once we actually get higher quality juices going, because they're really good. They're really good stuff. Another thing about today. By the end of today's episode, we are going to be making that dragon's eye. We already have the 3 glowing gems that we need. If I'm right, it's only glowing gems? Yes. So we have the 3 glowing gems we need. We already have the dragon skull. Oh shit, does it have to be a stage 5? Oh no. If it actually has to be that specific, like if it actually has to be a stage 5, we may be in trouble. We may not be able to make this anytime soon, which is really, really, really unfortunate. Huh. Okay, I will. I'll keep that in mind. I've been trying to keep a lookout for stage 5 dragons in general. Just because we could really use the dragon's egg for making the Shield of Honor. But it appears that I'm gonna have to really fucking keep an eye out for it because of that. So I am gonna have to get started on making a god weapon, or a dragon killing weapon specifically. So at some point I'll have to go slay another ice dragon and get my hands on more ice dragon blood, because the most likely type of tier 5 dragon that you're going to find is a fire dragon. So having an ice weapon to do extra damage against that would be very, very useful. Also, as far as I'm aware, dragons can't actually hit the damage cap. So we got a... Where is that? There is a villager. By the way, we're really close to getting that advanced sharpness 5. But there is a villager that I ran into during my travels that sells a Viper book. He sells Viper 4, I believe. And I think it's in one of these crates. Yeah, here we go. Oh, I already have it in... That's fucking wonderful. Where is it? It's not that one? It's gotta be in this one. No? What the fuck is this, where's this Viper book? I even fucking organized my chests so that I could avoid a situation like this. I swear, I picked up a Viper 4 book from this guy. I just don't know where it is. Did I miss it? Like, am I just stupid? Was it over here and I just skimmed past it? Power, empowered defense, feather falling, mending, advanced sharpness, agility, swifter slashes, blocking power, razors, giant destroyer. Yeah, what the fuck? Hold on. I have no idea where that Viper book... Maybe I didn't pick it up. I was pretty sure that I picked it up, but hey, maybe I didn't. Well, I'll have to go back and get it. Do I have enough emeralds for it? I don't think so. I think it was like 26 emeralds or something like that. So, what I'm going to do first is, well, first off here, let me take this stuff off. Yeah, I got my skirt back because I think the skirt is fucking hilarious, so I'm gonna wear it as often as I can. So what I'm gonna do first is there's a second big battle tower, like the four layer battle tower. So I want to, damn, it needs, I need a thick potion. So I want to head there and clear that out and get to like the top layer of that battle tower and see if any of the cool potion rings are there. One of the main reasons I'm going though is to farm emeralds from those sweet illagers. I don't remember their names. My apologies. So that's mainly why we're going, but also to get some levels so that we can make the really powerful OP shit. So with that said, I will see you all probably if I find anything good. If I don't, then I'll just flash back here with the loot that I got. So yeah, see you in a second. All right, welcome back, everyone. Just got back from that second 4 tower dungeon, and we got some decent stuff. Got some decent stuff from there. An Unbreaking book, Supercharged book, Curse of Possession, which is huge. So you'll find while you're playing, and you're fighting certain mobs that are like rare or higher, they may have the sticky modifier, and if they do, they will rip your weapon clean out of your hands. And if it's a zombie or a skeleton that has that effect, they may even pick up your weapon, which could be really bad depending on what weapon you have. So Curse of Possession makes it so that mobs cannot do that. You literally cannot lose your weapon via the sticky effect, which is massive. It's less, like, it's still super valuable, but it's less valuable in standard play, and it's more valuable in things like the hardcore config, where all bosses are going to spawn with an infernal effect, so they're going to be rare or higher up to infernal. So that means that you could spawn a wither that has sticky, and if that's the case, you're going to lose that smite weapon that you're using to kill it. And in the hardcore config, explosions destroy blocks. So the wither's going to rip that weapon out of your hand and then blow it up. So not only did you lose the weapon, as in you can't use it to hit the wither anymore, but you also lost it, as in he blew it up and now you can't use it, period, because it's gone to the ether. We also got another mending book, which is really huge. We also got probably the more important thing. We got a potion ring of magic focus, as well as a potion ring of speed. So this is one of the rings that I was referring to when I said that you could get potion rings that are actually like non-craftable. So you can see we have magic focus right there, and if you type in the JEI magic focus, you can see there is no potion ring of magic focus in the JEI. You literally can't get it. So we have a 25% increase to magic damage. Now you might be thinking, oh, that's pretty good, magic damage, sweet. No, it's it's kind of dog shit. Like I'm never gonna be using, or I'm rarely, if ever, going to use that. So while it's cool, it's bad. So we're not gonna use it because Lycanite mob weapons. So for instance, actually here, since I have a Lycanite weapon that does magic damage, or that you would think does magic damage. I'll actually show you what I'm talking about. So we don't have the magic focus on right now. We're just using our strength and resistance rings. So you see, we have this zombie approaching us, and I left click, and that does 18 damage to him, right? Pretty good, you're thinking. Not bad, not bad. So let's take this ring off, Potion Ring of Strength, and put on the Potion Ring of Magic Focus. And then we're gonna go find another zombie. Here we go. We gotta take her. So we've got this zombie. Damn it, Bargas. Okay. So we have this skeleton here, and we're gonna hit him with the same attack. 18. It did not change. Okay. It did not change the amount of damage that we did. And this is because Lycanite weapons actually do not use magic damage. Their attacks are classified as projectiles. So, and I believe I probably already went over this before, but in essence, what this means is if you want increased Lycanite weapon projectile damage, you want the True Shot effect, which is going to increase all projectile damage. Magic Focus doesn't actually do it. What Magic Focus increases is it increases the effect of potions. So, splash potions of harming. I actually think that there are more like damaging potion effects now than there normally are in vanilla Minecraft. So, for instance, like yeah, here's harming instant damage. That does like pretty good damage actually. Come on. Give me something. It's like dangerous, like explosion. Broken shield, no. Diamond skin. Did that say drowning? Oh my god, that's awful. Drowning effect. That could be really fucking dangerous. Potions could potentially be pretty fucking good against other players. Like in PvP. Oh, here it is. Splash potion of explosion. So yeah, this could be very dangerous. I don't know what the combustion one does. I know there's one. Yes, splash potion of lightning. This probably does decent damage. But yeah, for the most part, these aren't super good potion effects, and not for like a lack of wanting them to be good. It's just in PvE, which is what single player RLcraft is. Most mobs that you fight will best be dealt with a sword or a bow or summons, anything other than potion effects, because potion effects are finite. Like you're only gonna have maybe like a stack or two of potion effects unless you're really trying to hard spec into magic damage. But if you're doing that, it's just inefficient. You're better off using something else because magic damage just isn't very good. It's not very good against regular mobs compared to smite or, you know, anything that's not magic damage. Um, so it's kind of unfortunate, but that's the way things are. Now again, PvE, like if you're or PvP, you're fighting against regular players. Magic damage could actually be kind of fucking disgusting. Because you can hit them with things like fucking perplexity and spinning and corrosion, you know, shit that like melts their armor and stuff like that. Like you can hit them with a lot of disgusting shit that can really fuck a player up if they're not careful. Actually, we can spawn in the Wither right now. We can get our hands on another star. Ooh. Wait a second. Let me think. I'm trying to think what mob you can spawn, like what Lycanite mini boss you can spawn in that has. I guess we could go with the demon. Like the Ebon Kaka demon. That could be pretty good. For another star. Because yeah, so like we can make one of these after we kill the Wither. What the hell is this? Reverses permanent transformation effects. Oh, okay. That's for the I know what that's for. That's for if you drink a fairy dew or like dragon dew or something like that. It reverses the effects. Okay, and you can make a waste stone. So I actually think we do want to make, like, we want to spawn the Wither in, because I definitely have a weapon that's strong enough to really fuck him up. So yeah, let's maybe do that. Why not, right? You guys want to see that. You want to see me fight the Wither. I definitely need to heal first, though. Oh, let me go check on... Let's check on the rustic stuff while we're dicking about. Son of a bitch. What is making this thing spawn? I don't know, but I don't like it. Piss off. What are you doing? Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that those... Well, at least I got one of these. Well, at least I got one of these. Poison effect. Not bad. That's... yeah, I don't know what's fucking causing those things. I don't know what's causing those things to spawn. If it's these vines or something like that. But whatever it is, I'm gonna need to fucking put a stop to it. Because these things are a threat to my pets. And the last thing I need is for one of those guys to pass on. But yeah, at least this thing is pretty good. The poison effect is going to be huge since we have our hands on pretty strong Viper books. So yeah, we can go kill the Wither. Let me mess around with the rustic thing first. Just because some of the potion effects that rustic gives you are pretty fucking good. Oh my god, dude, all of my wild berries, like all of my wild berry juices have been fucking dog shit. Oh, oops. There we go. And Wildberry is kind of the best one. So here's what each one of them do. Wildberry increases the level of the potion effect that you're using by 1 stage per Wildberry juice, up to level 3. So right now I have resistance and strength in this top corner. If I were to drink a wildberry juice, that resistance and strength would jump up to resistance 2 and strength 2 for a set period of time. Same thing, and it even applies to the sinful buff as well. So you could use you could just get a high tier of wildberry juice while you have the sinful buff, and you can just stack sinful up to sinful 3, which is kind of fucking nutty. Like, it's actually a little insane. So wildberry is by far the best one. The wine increases the duration of the potion effect that you have of equipped up to 10 minutes. So if you eat a battle burrito and chug like 8 potions of wine, you now have 10 minutes of all of the battle burrito effects, which is actually fucking nutty. Like, you're basically unkillable for 10 minutes. So bosses are a fucking breeze at that point. And finally, the iron skin, or like the ironberry potion, which I don't have too many of, so I can't really show it to you. It gives you over hearts, so absorption hearts, and those absorption hearts are not tied to a potion effect, so they don't go away after a certain period of time. You just have permanent absorption until you lose those hearts via, something killing you, or like something hitting you, right? So it's really pretty fucking strong, all things considered. And actually kind of mad that something like that is present in the game for you to use. So the wine effects really do, you can really get kind of stupid, dumb OP just by using wine effects to your advantage. So do so, because they're really good. Alright, let's where's the chupacabra? Okay. I'm actually going to level you up. Level 8, not bad. Do I need any more, well, there's only 6 of those, so I don't really feel like, using them is necessary. But at least now you have, like, a decent amount of health. Alright. So, we want to kind of wait until, nightfall. Actually, here, I can show you, the effect of the wine while I regenerate it. No, that's fine. Yeah, it's okay. Okay, so check this out. So, you eat the paleo salad, and then the aspid meat, and then you drink the wine, and look at that. Rejuvenation for a minute, regeneration for 30 seconds. So it varies depending on the duration of the initial potion effect, but this is pretty, like, that's pretty strong for just one bottle of wine. So yeah, the rustic brewing stuff is actually pretty fucking good, and you should look into it and use it to your advantage because it's very useful. I imagine what. So going back to the potion ring of focus, right? Of magic focus. So it is not completely useless. I will say that. Because there is something you can use it for that I'm actually just going to make him here because I'm pretty sure I'm going to be able to kill him in like 4 or 5 hits. If all things go well. Which I think they will. Yeah, this is just, like, this is the Wither. This is a vanilla mob. I'm not too worried about this. I'm actually going to despawn you, because the Wither's going to spawn and fucking annihilate you. Oop. Just to be safe. Yeah, that went about how I thought it would. Sorry, buddy. But yeah, as you can see, pretty simple stuff when you have fucking Supreme Smite on your weapon. That Wither effect is kind of nasty, though. Do I have anything to cure that? No, I have fire resist, though. Man, I was stupid. I really, I was confident that I'd be able to kill him, but I still should have put, my levels away. And actually, I'm really, really dumb. Like, I'm happy we have the Nether Star, but I'm not summoning a, Ebon Cacodemon right now. That thing is gonna fucking annihilate me, probably. Because I don't know how much more damage, the Lycanite mobs do now from their projectiles. So, you know, I might think I'm fine, even with, like, the resist ring and maxed out defenses and stuff like that, but he still might fuck my day up. So, I ain't doing it. Not yet, anyway. But it's good that we have that. Actually, I could make a ring of regeneration to have with me instead of the ring of strength. That way I'm more likely to be getting the prideful pendant effect. And I do still have 3 more Wither skeleton skulls that I can use to summon another Wither. I kind of think I want to do that. But it looks like I don't have any more ghast tears. Which I'm pretty sure, I hate to rummage through my shit again, but I'm pretty sure I moved all my ghast tears to that chest. So, yeah, I don't have any more. Alright, so that... a second. Someone's barring on the door. Hey! Get that shit out. I'm gonna make a summoning pedestal at some point. And just fill it with redstone so that anything that walks around just gets fucking annihilated by summoned Lycanite mobs. Okay. So, now that we've done that, I'm going to do some more enchanting, because what I want to do is make as strong of a set of silver armor as I probably can. Because the next dungeon I need to go do is the Mega Battle Tower. So that really fuck off big one that just spawns a whole cavalcade of fucking monsters. So I need to make that so that the witches that are going to inevitably spawn in there, that I can't help the fact that they're going to be spawning in there, I don't get fucking killed by those. Then I need to enchant my flamed dragonbone saber and the flamed dragonbone spear. The reason for this is I'm going to be using the spear and saber. They're not necessarily going to be replacing these. Well, they're mostly going to be replacing this. I have a very good shield, and I can't use that shield with, two-handed weapons. So making a very strong saber that's going to be, tanking 25% extra damage for me, I'll feel a little more comfortable going places, especially with that shield that has natural blocking and empowered defense on it. Will be much more chonky, and that's what we want. So that's why I'm going to be making a new saber. I'll be making a new spear. Where is it? Here it is. I'll be making this spear and putting the advanced sharpness 5 on it. And this is the weapon I'll be using to kill things like, dragons or mini bosses and stuff like that. Just because it's going to have reach 2 on it. So if they have the ability to fly, I have some range on them. Maybe I can even stay a bit out of their damage range. If they're melee focused bosses or something like that, I have that extra bit of range on them. And the pike just has really high base damage. Not as high as the longsword, but keep in mind that the longsword does not have reach. And, it's only a 2, basically 2 in 0.5 difference in their damage. So I'll happily take the spear over the longsword. Also, the spear swings faster, apparently, so that's nice. So we're going to be putting our Viper book on this. And I actually made, because I have a decent amount of... Oh, right, I don't have my ender chest anymore. I left it in that dungeon by accident. So let me make another one. But we have enough emeralds to go get another Viper 5 book. Or to make another Viper 5 book. So we'll be slapping Viper on the saber as well. Actually, maybe not, because I don't think you can do envenomed and looting on the same weapon. Yeah, I'm not actually too sure. Let me look real quick. Because I know I have... Yeah, here's the envenomed book. Can you put... Oh, never mind, you can. Alright. So yeah, we'll be doing that. So, I'll catch you when I'm done making the weapon, because I feel like I have enough levels with 53 levels to make the weapon that I'm looking forward to. Alright. Hey, everybody. So, in my travels, I was actually able to come across a tier 5 dragon nest. So we know where a tier 5 dragon is. And I think I just saw a sea serpent right there, and I've kind of been looking for those, if I'm being completely honest with you. Did I see bubbles? Am I tripping? No, I guess I'm just losing my fucking mind. Alright, so yeah, I did find a tier 5 dragon net. Is that a village? But before we can take on that tier 5 dragon, we need levels. Because I need to be able to make my super OP pike. And before I can do that, we need levels. So, welcome to the Mega Battle Tower. We're going to be doing this to get as many levels as possible. So, what makes this dungeon fucking terrifying, most of the mobs you're gonna fight in this dungeon are pretty meh. You know, creepers, zombies, skeletons, the works. But, again, your biggest threat in this dungeon is witches. And of course, you know, rare or blighted mobs. Those are really, really bad. As you can see, I didn't make any saber. Just so that I can avoid taking so much damage. Especially in dungeons like this. So, I'm really not going to show you the entire process of me clearing this dungeon, because it's probably going to take me like 20 minutes or some ridiculous amount of time like that to actually clear the whole thing out. So, I'll only chime back in for the big tower golem fight, because that's really the only thing that's changed between this version of the dungeon and the 2.8 version of the dungeon. So, yeah. Okay, so, I'm back. And you're probably wondering why there's no clip of me fighting and killing a tower golem. Put it simply, I got both perplexed and inventory shuffled by two different witches while in that battle tower. So I had to use a potion of recall to get the fuck out of there before things got any worse. Even with that said, we made it out with 66 levels, so could have been much worse. We're in a good position. So, with that, I'm gonna go ahead and start making the God Spear, the dragon slaying spear, as I like to call it, and I will check back in on you guys when I'm done. Okay, so the moment of truth is nigh, ladies and fellas men. So we've got a whole set of dragon tier armor, just to make sure I'm as like chonky as I can be. We're gonna forego the strength ring this time for the Ring of Enchanted Eyes, just because I need to be able to fucking see the guy. And it's really dark in those caves, man. So actually having some visibility is going to be very important. Pride Pendant, as per usual. Of course, the Poison Stone, can't go wrong. And the Ring of Resist. For our pike, we have Lifesteal, Advanced Sharpness, and Viper. Putting anything else on this will cost me probably like 50 or 60 something levels. So before I get any crazier with the enchantments, I'm gonna need upgraded potentials before I can do anything else with this. Then, as our secondary weapon, we have the Saber. This is only because this Saber also has Envenomed and Viper on it, so we should be doing halfway decent damage just hitting it with this. Also, the attack speed is decent, and we have some livability with the 25% damage reduction. I know that we're not going to get the bonus damage for the Saber, but that's fine. We're also going to have the Lycanite weapon with us here. That's going to inflict paralysis and leech. Two effects that are really, really good. We're mostly doing it for the leech effect, but paralysis is also really fucking good. In our hotbar, we have our nice strong bow. For food, we're taking the Arisaur meat, 2 gapples, and of course, the wild berry wine and the standard wine, so that we can get the benefits of the golden apple twice, like get the second layer of the benefits of the golden apple, and so we can extend the duration of the benefits of the golden apple. And then, of course, we also have a potion of fire resist. I think we should be fine. Remember that this is a dragon. It's not a Lycanite mob. So we should be good. But, you know, you can never really be too sure with RLcraft, especially considering this is a tier 5 dragon. So I am a little nervous, admittedly. I'm actually very nervous. Like, I'm shitting and pissing, even though you can't see it. But this should go smoothly, because if I remember correctly, dragons can't hit the damage cap. So you can deal infinite damage to a dragon, and it won't tap out. Like, you won't get the dumb damage bug, which is always super nice. Now, I need to see, can you see this dragon nest from the surface? No, you can't. Okay, but it is here. It's underneath. Actually, that might lead to it. But it's in this dungeon here. So. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna get down here, and you're gonna see exactly where. Yeah, this is the nest. So, we know he is on the other side of this. So, we're gonna eat all of our stuff, and then we're just gonna fucking rush in and get it done. So there's fire resist. There's the Arisaur meat. There's the gapple. There's the wine. There's the other wine. Alright, let's fuck them up. Me down, you fuck. Come on. Fucking die. We got him on the ropes, boys. I think if he would just fucking stop throwing me into the walls. Oh, sweet Jesus. That never gets any fucking easier. Or any less stressful. Get our fucking loot. So, what we're hoping for... Actually, I need this. I need the diamond. And I should have brought my, my other diamond pickaxe. But, ooh, this is nice. Actually, hold on. I'm gonna take some of this stuff. Because, I want my armor to have a red effect. That would be really cool. So what we're hoping for that dragon is two things. Well, we don't need to hope about the second thing, but really what we're hoping for is that he drops a dragon's egg. Now, I know using, you know, breeding dragons and getting a pet dragon is super fucking cool and all that, but that's not what we're going for here. The only thing we need is... Oh, that's fun. That's fun. Whatever's in there is a good time. What we need is for him to drop his egg so that we can make the Shield of Honor. So that's kind of what we're hoping for here. And he died on this stuff. Excuse you. Alright, big guy. I hate it when that happens. So many bones. Okay, what do we got? So far, it doesn't look like a dragon egg. Well, that's alright. Check. Nope. Yeah, well. Oh, fuck no. He was only a stage 4? Alright, well now I really fucking hope that that recipe isn't that specific in that you can make the dragon eye with a tier 4 or lower. Because if it is tier 5, like if it has to be a tier 5 skull, then we're kind of boned, because dragon nests are not fucking easy to find, dude. I just got lucky. Like, it's just a fucking gamble that this would be here. And admittedly, that fight was not as difficult as I thought it was going to be. I definitely overanalyzed it and thought it would be harder than... I was overly cautious, but that's fine, because you kind of want to be overly cautious. You don't want to just run into fights in this game and then you get fucking killed and lose all your shit. Like, that's no fun. It's no bueno. I do need this diamond ore because we should be able to make... Oh. Well, hold on a second. I didn't realize that this is where the Lycanite dungeon was. Keeping my eye out for any of our stoneling boys. Let's see, this is a blue Lycanite dungeon. I'd really rather not go in here. That sounds fun. Alright, well, let's head home first, and then maybe we'll come down here and dick about in a Lycanite dungeon and see what's going on in there. Might actually be a... we'll probably get a pretty good, because those things, when you kill a Lycanite boss, they drop, soul things. Soul stones, I think, are what they are called. That have different, element or different, like, tier mobs in them that instantly bind to you. So they're pretty good. You want to do them if you can. Alright, so let me break this with my fortune pickaxe. And I'm gonna do it outside just in case one of the Geonock variants spawn. He doesn't blow up my house. Is that 6? I think that's enough. I think that's just enough for what we need. So, I need 2 more. It's 8. 2, 3, 4. 4 diamond swords. 3 glowing gems. What else? Ah, the Ring of Enchanted Eyes. That's right. And then the Dragon Skull. So if I'm right, this goes something like this. This has always been a strange recipe. Why diamond swords? Oh my god, it is. Are you fucking kidding me? It's a tier 5? You're serious? It has to be tier 5? It has to be tier 5. That's so bad. Oh, fuck a duck. Alright, so fire resist is just, like, out of the question now. Like, you just have to fucking... You're just gonna have to deal with dragons for an insane amount of time. Like, you're just always gonna have to be afraid to fucking adventure around. Oh, that's fucked up. That's actually really fucked up. Okay. Alright, well. Yeah, that blows. That's pretty fucked up, Shavaxi, that you would do that. Kind of fucking disgusting, honestly. But, I mean, hey, whatever. It's 2.9, baby. It's supposed to be hard, right? Still, I think tier 5 is too specific. The fact that, because of how rare those are, I think tier 4 or 5 should have been acceptable. Like, you should be able to do it with either a tier 4 or a tier 5. Limiting it only to tier 5 is kind of fucked up, but whatever. Why can't I go up these steps? It's weird. I don't have, like, step height or anything, right? No, I don't. Okay. Alright, well, I mean, that's a little anticlimactic, so to make up for that, let's go do the Lycanite dungeon, I guess, because that sounds like it might be kind of fun. Put these books up. And then we'll just, whoop. Alright. I'm actually gonna leave the Lycanite weapon with, like, here. I don't need to take that with me. Am I missing anything? I guess the water bucket. Never go wrong with having a water bucket. See, I think I would have less of a problem with the Dragon's Eye being as difficult to make as it is if like, it wouldn't be that big of a deal if the obsidian skull functioned the way that it's, like, advertised. Because this says grants immunity to burning and 50% resistant to fire damage. Does not protect against lava, which is fine. I'm not expecting it to protect you against lava. However, you would think that based on that prompt, that if something hits you with, like, fire aspect, it should, like, you should be behaving similar to what's it called? Fuck, I can't think of it. Fire resistance. Not fire resistance. Yeah, fire resistance. Right, fire protection. That's the word I'm looking for. So, like, it, like, halves the fire damage that you take and shortens the duration of which you're on fire. But it doesn't really do that. And also, it doesn't really even protect you from basic fire. So, like, if you're standing in fire, it does not protect you from standing in fire. You'll still get fire, you'll still take fire damage. So, realistically, I think this thing only protects you from, like, standing on magma blocks and shit like that. And it says you take half damage from fire, so, you know, maybe that's true. Like if a dragon lit you up with its fucking fire breath, which I haven't tested, actually, so I don't know how much dragon's fire weapon does right now with the obsidian skull equipped, but still, it's just kind of anticlimactic. But I mean, hey, get your shit together and go to the inn, I guess, is the moral of that. And like, honestly, at this point, once we get a Lycanite flying mount, I'm pretty confident that we could go I'm so fucking stupid. Well, I'm not going back for it, so we're just gonna be fumbling around in the dark. I also don't have any recall potions. This is a bad day waiting to happen. Actually, I might have some. I do. Good. That's better. Alright. Now I feel a little bit more safe. If something goes wrong, we'll just recall out of here. Alright, but first and foremost, we're looking for... Let's try to find a good spot to enter this dungeon in, because we don't really want to enter it from like a boss room or anything like that. What in God's name is that thing? Oh, I know what that is. That's a celestial brew or something like that, right? Or a lunar brew. Yep. Oh, okay. I think because we killed him with no, we don't have advanced looting on this. I didn't know he just drops 2. And that's a fuck ton of diamonds. We kind of needed those. You know what? I think that's good. Let's just see what Lycanite mobs we get from this undead thing. Unfortunately, undead doesn't give you Unfortunately, undead won't give you access to any flying mounts. At least I don't think there are any undead flying mounts in the game. So, man, that is a tall fucking Lycanite dungeon. So yeah, let's see. I'm actually gonna take this off of you for right now and dismiss you. Sorry. Alright. Now, actually, I could use this to... Okay, sorry. I didn't know that there was shit for this here. That's kind of neat. We do need this for the undead soulstone, but you're gonna use the undead soulstone to summon Amalgalich, and in order to summon Amalgalich, hello friend. Okay, so just 2 necrovores. Honestly, not the biggest fan of necrovores, but hey, it's another Lycanite mount, so I can't be, or another Lycanite mob, so I can't be too mad. Also, its element is nether, so we can't level them up anytime soon either. There it is. Okay. The Chaos Serpent, from what I understand, should drop Aberration. An Aberration Soulstone, which could be very good. So, you'll likely see me fuck about trying to get that. But I think that's a good place to call it for now. It's pretty good that we got this Grew Claw, even though I don't really think... it's just good to have. It's fine. So, yeah. At this point, we're gonna probably gonna head back into that big battle tower dungeon to see if I can kill the big tower golem. That's what we're gonna do next time. Because there's a good chance that good potion rings can spawn in there. I don't know if the custom potion rings spawn in the big battle towers, but you can get potion rings of like regeneration and shit like that. So that would be pretty sweet, admittedly. Honestly, moving forward, I think I'm going to dedicate a lot of time to just running around in the underground, just in some caves, to see if I can get my hands on that second ring of resist. Although, really, I don't even think that that's going to be necessary. A part of the reason I'm doing it is getting the ring of resist, and I'm also going to be looking for another tier 5 dungeon, because getting that shield of honor is probably our best bet moving forward. So I basically have 2 options. Either we get the Shield of Honor by killing a tier 5 dragon and finding a dragon egg, which is already pretty rare, or we maybe get our hands on like a ring of on like a second ring of resist, and then try to take on the end. But we really don't even have the blaze rods to do the end stuff yet anyway. So there's a lot. We still have a lot to fucking get done before we can really make some substantial progress and get super OP. I really don't want to go into the end or the nether without another thing of resistance. So whether that be the Shield of Honor or it be a second ring of resistance. But again, that's kind of fucked up, because without the Dragon's Eye, I don't have that free bauble slot. So, for instance, let me equip that fucking ring while I'm talking. So without this, I don't have night vision anymore. And night vision is kind of fucking OP and like really strong. So you really do want to get your hands on night vision and keep it, especially if you're going into the nether. Because the nether is already, like, really fucking dark. So, wait a second, where is my, how do you make a heating coil? Oh, you need 4. Jesus fucking Christ. Okay. Oh, that's out of the question. I really need to make an Aussie liner. Or what I need to do is, again, venture out more and see if I can find regular battle towers. Because those regular battle towers have a chance of spawning Aussie liners and stuff in them. So that would be pretty good, all things considering. Because this fucking snow is really starting to get on my nerves. Actually, hold on, I think I have some, yeah, cloth stuff that may help. I can turn on the stove, that would help. But anyway, so yeah, lots of stuff we still need to do, and we're far from beating the game or anything like that. But hey, you know, this is part of the fun. Again, we're not even really scratching the surface or the depths of the rustic stuff, and this stuff could maybe change the game a little bit depending on what buffs I have. It may be worth popping into the nether again. Like, I really don't want to go back to the nether, but seriously, maybe worth popping into the nether to see if we can find pinkies, just hanging out next to the portal, waiting and seeing if any pinkies spawn, because making a battle burrito would be really, really fucking good. Also, again, if we can get our hands on that bone mushroom spore, we could really fucking open the game world up to us. But it's just a matter of fucking getting in there and not getting killed instantly. Then again, considering the weapons I have, maybe, but I really need to. Okay, I need to find strength and vitality as well. That's something else that I need to get my hands on, because I really don't have as many hearts as I probably should. And like, again, resistance is nice, but I couldn't wear a second resistance ring even if I wanted to at this point, because the nether is so dark. So popping in there, getting some pinky meat, maybe finding some bone mushroom spore, and if nothing is there, just leaving and trying again at a different spawn is probably our best bet, because we can live in attack by a nether mob. It's just fucking dangerous to be there, because you can get swarmed by a bunch of different nether mobs. So you really, really don't want to just be walking around. And again, especially not until you get resistance or anything, or like max resistances. So I've talked on long enough. Apologies. But we'll get some shit done in the next episode, and get some grinding done, level some shit up, and jump back into it. So I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.